Hello, you are very welcome and thank you for watching our weekly AstroTarot video series that combines the powers of astrology and of tarot. Each star sign will have a dedicated video. A little bit about me. My name is Lunarcraft. My working name is Lunarcraft. I am first and foremost really happy that you're here and you're watching this presentation. I do work on Psychic Truth. I'm one of the readers. I'm actually an intuitive psychic, which means that I pick up on energy vibrations, and that informs me of what's going on for you and around you at any given time. But the one thing that I love above everything else is talking to our clients, helping them to find a way to move forward, letting them know what's waiting in the wings for them, or indeed finding a different way to view current circumstances or situations. Now, how are these videos working? There will be 3 elements to the video. One is looking at the astrological influences that are likely to impact your star sign over the coming week. I'll also be drawing 3 tarot cards, and those will give an indication of where you're at the moment and what's stacking up for you. Now, the third bit is me receiving messages from my guides. And when that happens, you'll know, because I may close my eyes or I will appear to disengage in some way. I'm not being rude, I promise. It's just so I can focus in on what they are saying. And what they will be giving me are messages to be passed on to you. I'd just like to raise your awareness that because this is whole of your star sign, it will be generalized, the information that comes out. Some of it will sit very nicely with you, will resonate with you, and it will be yours to do what you like with. Use it how you will. However, there will likely be parts that don't sit comfortably. That's fine. It's bound to happen. Hi, Aries. Nice of you to join me. This is our AstroTarot video. I'll start off looking at astrological things. We've got 2 planets in retrograde. One is Neptune and the other one is Uranus. What it's saying, what Neptune is saying, is that it will be sensible for you, Aries, to consider the standards that you set yourself, the markers that you measure your performance by. You're not lacking in energy, that's for certain. In fact, I would go as far as to say you're the powerhouse of the zodiac. But don't spread yourself too thin. That's what is meant by you looking at the measures that you use. Make sure that you are able to absorb what you would call failures. They're not. Failures or failure to meet your goals as you set them are given as learning opportunities for you. Now, Uranus is suggesting that your ego can possibly sometimes get in the way of realizing the truth or seeing the truth. But that's what makes you, Aries. Uranus is also picking up on the need for you to put yourself first. Self-care. That is really, really important. Also, I feel that you will be getting messages yourself intuitively. Please don't ignore them. All right, that's where good vibes are coming in. So run with it. I'm just shuffling my cards and we'll move on to the tarot aspect. And let's have a look at what comes up for you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Obviously, this is a snapshot. Right, yeah. Oh, lovely. Right, they do absolutely reflect the astrological messages. A reminder that you are a powerhouse, that you have this store of energy that you can call on and keep going with. Now, I've also got the Hanged Man, which is all about seeing things from different perspectives. And I feel that is going to be very important for you over the coming, well, the rest of this month, really. And it relates back to, the reference astrologically to keeping your ego in check as well. Now, I'm a good one for stating the obvious, but you've had a particularly tough period of time. That, you will be relieved to hear, is coming to an end. And you will find it much, much easier to negotiate life in general, but also easier to make progress. So what I'm going to ask you to take away with you is to look after yourself, protect yourself energetically more than anything, and look forward to a much smoother time ahead. Okay, that's it for this week, Aries. Hope you can join me again next week. All right, take care now. Hi, Taurus. Nice of you to be here. Just looking at the astrological implications for you. I'm going to start off by pointing out that we have 2 planets currently in retrograde. One is Neptune, and that will impact on you by we know you are patient, you're prepared to wait for things to happen. You're not impatient particularly, but you are also being asked to face, or no, to re-examine your self-care methods, rituals, whatever you want to call them. Right. it's important that you do look after yourself. All right. And make sure that you give yourself permission to relax, to put yourself first for once. Alongside of that is Uranus. You are more likely to feel the changes brought by Uranus more acutely than other signs. And what, for the rest of the time that Uranus is in retrograde, which is to middle to late December, you will find that you are having to make decisions about what causes you want to follow, support, promote. But by giving yourself that time and space for reflection and self-care, you will be able to identify those causes. All right. I'm just shuffling the cards so I can pull out 3 to see what they are suggesting for you for the next week. Okay. And 2 and that one, 3. Right, the first card is showing me that you could end up feeling as if you're being excluded. You're not. It's a reflection of you needing to look after yourself, take time out from other people so that you can protect your energies. Okay. I'm also being shown heartache, but I'm certain that is coming back to the same thing of looking after yourself so that your heart, your imagination, your spontaneity can be protected. And look out for messages, signs, symbols. I feel they're going to come to you from unexpected sources. So just be aware. Okay, so your week is looking as if you need to look after yourself, take care of yourself. It's not selfish to close the door on other people at this point. Just take care. Okay, welcome Gemini. Nice of you to join me. Just having a look at the astrological impact on you over the coming week. I'd like to point out to you that we have 2 planets in retrograde and both will have an impact on you. The first one is Neptune. Now, this is all to do with your self-image and how hard you work at maintaining that. However, what Neptune is suggesting to you is that you look again at where you make yourself available to others. Don't try to please everybody all of the time. It's not possible. Not without long-term ill effects on yourself. And picking up on that, Uranus is giving the message that late nights could have a detrimental effect on your general health. So what I would urge you to do is look at how you recharge your energies. If you don't have a set routine for that, then work on creating one. Give yourself permission to have a block of time just for you. The end result will be that you actually can do more because your energy will not be depleted. Okay, I've just been shuffling my cards. Let's move straight into the tarot section. And let's see what we've got. Okay, yeah, absolutely wonderful. As I've said in the astrological bit, spend some time looking at how you interact with people, how you take care of yourself. And that's what the first card is showing me. You in review, reviewing what is going on in your life. The second card is a reminder of your popularity, your ability to be, what's the word? Life and soul of the party. Charismatic, that's the word I'm looking for. And overall, if you get things in check and sorted, you will find that your life becomes much more settled, more caring, as in other people caring about you. And that doesn't happen for you all that often. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good for you. But the key is to look after yourself and your energy. All right, Gemini? Not a bad week ahead. Hi, Cancer. Nice of you to join me. This is our opportunity to have a look at the astrological influences that are going to be apparent to you this week. And after that, I'll go on to pull 3 tarot cards out and see what they've got to say. Now, on the astrological front, we've got 2 planets, Neptune and Uranus, in retrograde. You will be sensitive to both these planets. The first one, Neptune, is all about you and how you react or interact with your intuition. And the message that Neptune is giving you is, by all means, rely on your intuition, but also be aware that your imagination can lead you astray. It can lead you to see problems that don't exist, and so making life more complicated. So just bear that in mind, and if you find yourself going off on a tangent, then take a deep breath, pull yourself back. As far as Uranus is concerned, you are probably the most caring sign of the zodiac. Great. But by making yourself available to people so easily, it can, drain you. it can overwhelm you. So what Uranus wants you to establish are boundaries. Let people know that you need time for yourself. You need to focus in on yourself. It's not being selfish. It's part of self-care. And people will respect that, especially if they know about it up front. Right, okay. 3 tarot cards coming out for you. Let's see. I'm not getting the feel. Hang on. Okay. I'm getting the feelings back. I can detect which cards are the ones to pull out. Oh, no, it's giving me 2. There, that one will do. All right. Let's turn these over. Ooh. Right, okay. First and foremost, there will be an opportunity for you to celebrate. And I believe this will be to celebrate you adopting a strong self-care routine that will enable you to protect your energy. I'm also being shown what I call the nightmare card. I'm not suggesting that you are having nightmares, more that you at the moment are tending to absorb. You can be like a sponge and absorb other people's concerns. One of the penalties of being an empath, which you know, very often Cancerians are. Now, I want to remind you that you are strong. You can pull back into your shell if you're feeling vulnerable. And that is what I'm advocating you do for part of this coming week. This self-care routine. You're not being selfish. By looking after yourself, you will be more available to people who need you. It's as simple as that. It's the difference between an empty glass having nothing in it and a full glass being able to be shared. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, Cancer. That's it for this week. I'll be back next week and I hope you can, you know, find the time to join me. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. I'm going to leave it there and I'll be back next week with the next installment for you and I hope you'll be able to join me. Thank you very much for being here. Bye.